Welcome back to the Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. I got a compilation video of the Passport Bros, or just women talking about Passport Bros and sharing their feelings about us and the things that we do and our preferences. So please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that. And let's get to the chow. Chow time.
Okay, let's talk about Passport Bros. Here's the first thing you need to know about these walnuts. Have you noticed that
Hey, maybe I'm a lagoon.
the ones who are chanting Passport Bros are the same ones that are also chanting about how they don't want to pay for dates? So they basically want you to believe that they can't afford dinner, but they can afford a passport and a flight out of the country.
No. The reason why they're the ones are probably the ones that want to do 50-50 on dates is they don't see the value of paying for your dinner or paying for your date when they can go overseas and pay less and still the woman takes care of them.
Second of all, they're in for a rude awakening, and I'm kind of here for it. We all know that the bar is in literal hell in the United States, and they're going to find that when they leave the United States, that women's standards are actually higher. So the only women they'll be getting are the ones that they're paying for, or women from impoverished areas.
This is one thing. Why does every woman think that women in other countries are impoverished? People in Cambodia are perfectly fine. People in Philippines are perfectly fine. People in Southeast Asia's most countries are perfectly fine. Like, yeah, they're not first world countries, but they aren't impoverished like slave working women
That are desperate, or women from impoverished areas that are desperate, or women from impoverished areas that are desperate. Have you heard about the Tinder unalivings? I'm in various digital nomad groups because I travel all around, and it's been a hot topic, and particularly the Colombia digital nomad group. Women match with men on Tinder, and then they drug them and they rob them. The numbers of men that this is happening to does not even come close to the numbers of women that this happens to.
That's how protected women are. That's the privilege that women have, right? This is a privilege that you don't even realize you have, woman. That more men get targeted for these types of things than women do. This is why we talk about men are significantly higher on violent crimes, significantly higher on muggings and stuff. They don't mug women as much as they mug men.
Google Tinder unalivings, you're going to get numerous articles of women who have been unalived after a Tinder date, and like one of this particular man. Foreign women don't want the Passport Bros either, but they do want their money, probably more than American women want their money. Since American women are...
It's the same. You women want money. Why does it matter if they want it more than you or not? Like, they're nicer to me.
some of the only women who are actually sometimes offering to pay for the date or half the date. So yeah, ignore them. This will work itself out.
Yeah, it will.
Are you? At any given moment, I was probably chatting with 12 like quality men.
12 quality men? And we what?
And I took away preferences. Like after I realized
At any
that
given moment, I was talking to 12 quality men.
Black women,
We're
please
not
go
going
to
to
Europe.
pretend that this is not.
Y'all were literally about to blow the US up because of this passport bro mess. How do you think this is not the same thing?
Black women say that they get much more love and appreciation from non-American men. Has that been your experience?
Yeah, you know what's interesting? I think Black women do get taken for granted in the US. And there is an appreciation and an adoration and an admiration that international men do have for Black women. And this is fetish aside, you know, hypersexualization aside. There is this like, oh my goodness, you're a goddess. And what have I done to be so lucky to be in your presence?
there's some differences, but do you not see the similarities, or is it just me? Am I reaching?
You're too logical, girl. Too logical.
Or does this not sound like passport bros, but with a bra?
Like, hello, we all know that French women are superior to us, European women are superior to us. Like, no one's arguing with you. I don't know why you feel the need to force this on us. Like, we all know it. I lived in London for 5 years. Believe me, I know how it is. I hate it here too. Y'all really need to relax. Like, you can chill. It's fine, I promise.
It's annoying that you got like 42-year-old men just now going to get their freaking passport and make it a big thing. You really should have had your passport fresh out of high school. What is the problem?
Men need to build themselves. Men need to find careers. Men need to find their purpose. Men that travel in their young years are very wealthy, or that, has something ready, like, lined up for them. For men to do this in their younger years and not have anything lined up is like almost a death sentence for most men, unless you're that charismatic and you're able to pull off social media and stuff like that. But it costs a lot of money to travel, ladies, especially in the younger years. Men can't do this. We don't work just to spend the money and go on vacation. Men have to build towards something.
Why are you just not going to get it anyway to try to prove a point to black women? You guys are
Passport bros, I see you, looking good, got the visas on law, heading around the world, on your rendezvous, got your yachts, got your crew, picking up the girls, make sure you got those green cards on lock too. Don't worry about us, boo, we holding it down, the children know who's who.
What?
I know a lot of us have been seeing lately on TikTok these alleged passport bros and the well-traveled bachelor who swears that he's going to foreign countries and picking up women. There are no foreign countries or women on his page, so I'm not sure why he is attempting to pass that off. But nevertheless, there are some men who are believing him and thinking that this option easily exists based on what he's saying. However, he's very clearly holding up a pretend or completely unused passport. So I just wanted to show everybody today what a used passport looks like so that people can stop being deceived by someone who has never used his passport a day in his life into thinking that they have options that they and he both do not have. So I keep my passport in here. I'm going to pull it out. My passport has been to 4 other countries, so I am by no means a globetrotter. But as you see, it shows some signs of wear and tear. When I take it out, it immediately opens up. The pages are no longer sticky with newness. You can see all throughout my passport. I spilled some hair oil on it when I was traveling, so it is stained. There is a stamp from when I went to Heathrow. There is a visa from when I went to Russia. There's another one from Russia, some from Brazil. So anybody who has traveled with their passport can open it up and show you any stamps. And he has been unwilling or unable to open his passport and show us where he has gone. He cannot post any TikToks that show us where he has gone. He cannot show us any women that he has pulled. So I just say this to remind everybody, do not let social media deceive you into thinking that you have options that you do not have. He does not have that option. Many of you do not have that option. That is okay. Please stop playing pretend on the internet in your 50s.
See, I love foreign women.
Put my 2 cents about this whole passport bros. Ladies, come on. Come on. Men have been doing that for as long as I can remember.
It's true.
Men go to other countries to find wives. whatever it is, what it is. They find wives out in other countries. There's nothing wrong with that. Women, ladies, I know a lot of you have gone to places to find men. Rich men. Dubai. I'm sorry, excuse me. So it goes both ways. Can't we just be happy that we're all able to find some sort of, companionship or love, regardless of what the circumstances are or why they're actually doing it? Just be happy for once, and let's not trash each other. Seriously.
Salute to the Mexican-American lady who told the truth in this video. We all know y'all going to Dubai. We know y'all going to Jamaica. We know y'all going to Gambia and so forth and so on, many countries, right?
Dude, how many nurses go to Jamaica on their nurse trips? I know a lot. I know a lot of people that go to Jamaica, and a lot of the South Caribbeans, just women, they'll get their backs blown out. So,
and y'all even promoting events going there. Men don't say anything.
Nope.
They let you do y'all.
Yep.
Y'all doing some of the most nastiest stuff at these places.
Yeah.
It's cool. That's your body, your choice. We agree with that, right? But passport bros, we know there's a certain racial component behind it. The reason why everybody getting upset and want to put it as the bad, we know it. I'm the passport bro king. I was doing this years ago, promoting passport bros. I started all of this, right? And I never put race in it and still was getting attacked. I said, I don't want to date in the United States of America. Don't care what y'all do with your bodies. Don't care what y'all do with your time. Don't care. I never cared about none of that. I don't care now. Let you do you. Yep. But we don't get that same thing in return. And men talking about certain races, the ethnicities of women, that just recently started happening.
I agree.
But years ago, we were getting attacked.
Because I've seen, when I was growing up, I've seen a lot of men around me marry foreign women.
And I'm the one who started all this. King Sigma gave it to me. He said a name about what I was doing, and I said, damn, let me borrow that name. And now you have the Passport Bros movement. We never cared about none of that. So, but you guys care about it. Like she said, everybody doing it on every side. People gonna keep traveling. It is what it is.
Put my 2 cents about.
Yes, I caught your video on Southern Girls. And that's why I was just kind of like, where are these passport bros from? Like, they can't be from the South. Ain't no way. They got to be from up north or Midwest or something. Because men, Southern men, Texas, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, they not complaining about no woman cooking and cleaning and being married.
You look like and talk like just the... Look at your fingernails. You look exactly like the woman why we're not staying in the U.S.
Masculine and submissive and all that other kind of stuff. Listen, sir, I don't think that's our culture. It's got to be a different culture within the U.S. that have these problems. I'm from Houston, Texas myself. I have never met a Houston man say he's leaving Texas to go move abroad to find another woman. No, I don't think that's the issue here at all. Because, yeah, we down here cooking Thanksgiving meals on a Tuesday for real. And we're submissive, and we're feminine, and we paid. Okay.
Feminine?
I'm convinced. These women just grab a camera, throw on a bunch of makeup to be seen just to say anything about the Passport Bro movement, the Blue Book gentlemen. Because if the South was so fantastic, why their numbers are suffering just like anywhere else as far as dating and marriage across the United States?
Damn
divorce.
Right. And it's just showing that they're all close to 10%, just like every other state.
This comment is so spot on. And for those that don't know what passport bros are, they are men that are just dating you for the sake of getting papers. Know that these men...
They're dating you for the sake of getting papers? Who's getting the papers?
Men are playing the long game. They are patient. It can take 3, 4, 5, 6, even 7 years. They will wait it out. They will manipulate you into thinking that you are their one and only, the love of their life, their shining star. When in all actuality, all they want is papers. Because when they do get their papers, they're going to turn around to either give papers to their wives that are back home, to their brother, sister, cousins, or they can also turn around and marry somebody for money. Of course, after they divorce your ass. So don't fall for the okie doke. Like, beware of the passport bros.
I'm confused.
This particular woman sounds like a nut. Passport bros is none of what she's saying.
All right, I'm confused.
Men from the United States of America going to foreign countries outside of the United States of America or any westernized society. We got our own money. We putting our head down and working, trying to retire early, making investments, making business decisions, networking with other fellas. What in the hell is she talking about?
I have
See
no
what
clue.
happens, fellas? I'm glad we got ahead of this. So they can't create the narrative for us like her. And many that tried to mimic her. Like, for instance, the video where the lady saying, yo, he went down to, or he went overseas and got stuck when he was really in New Mexico. That's an example of how, let me not call them names. But it's just crazy how sick and twisted some of these people are making videos.
Yeah.
We got examples of this. Fellas, I'm glad we're ahead of this. Stay a blue book gentleman. Stay a passport bro. Do your thing. We see.
This is just for my passport bros. You mean to tell me that you have a passport and you think that you're above all because you have a passport, you can go travel, you're going out of the country to find other women? Oh my God, I'm shivering in my boots. Like, who gives a whole...
Obviously you do, because you made a whole stupid video about it.
I don't.
You sure?
So why are you using the fact that you have a passport as like leeway? You're 46, you just got your passport during the pandemic when you were able to get a stimulus check. If you don't get the f out of here, if you don't get
So what, you didn't get the stimulus check either?
the f out of here.
With your bonnet?
I can also go out of the country with my passport and find a man. Like, you acting like your passport...
You wish. Like, you would find a man, but you ain't gonna find one to marry you, that's for sure.
is like more superior than mine because you're a fucking man. Like, no.
Blue Exit 2023. So we concerned with. Hashtag Blue Exit 2023.
And women is getting engaged to men after writing to prisoners. They start dating them and everything. But y'all still want to get on planes and go find people overseas. Apparently, there's something wrong. Maybe I'm wrong,
Yeah,
but
you're
I
wrong.
don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm not understanding that. Like, black women are actually finding people who are just in prison and just starting to write to them and date them and then get married to them.
Are women so clueless?
There's something that's not adding up and it's not computing. I don't know.
You have got to be kidding me if this woman thinks she's taking a shot at passport bros because women are going to prison to find...
Oh my God.
All I want to say is, this is why I would never date a woman in the United States of America again. This is not taking a shot at passport bros. This is actually making a point that we were saying, even when I was a child, I was hearing this, that women would rather date jailbirds. And this proves it. You're not making a point. This proves the decision making of women. How you can't call them out on it now is even more where y'all trying to silence men from calling. Yep. I don't want to call you out. Have at it. Go date all
do
of
your
those
thing.
men. I don't care if they did triple murder. If you could do that with them, go. The men that's innocent in there, this is not for you. The men that's trying to fight their case. I'm talking about the men with all these murder charges, with all these essay charges, with all of this stuff. Go date them. Don't talk bad about us or assume that we're going overseas doing illegal acts.
Correct.
You got these women right here in the United States of America. Know these men have been charged. They've been found guilty, DNA and all that. And they would rather go to prison and date them. So don't say nothing about us going overseas and accusing us of some of the most egregious acts that you don't have no proof for. That's lies. We don't care what you do.
Nope.
Do what you want, but don't worry about us. That's why I'm glad I've never dated a woman in the United States of America in almost 10 years. I'm glad I never had any children by you. I'm glad I never married you for no alimony and all of that and trying to get some. I'm glad I didn't have the headache to waking up to you every morning. I'm so glad about this. So yes, let the women go, we don't care. But leave us alone, us passport bros, us blue book gentlemen. Leave us. Leave us. Now I said we'll be cordial with you at work. Yeah, we'll be cordial with you. We'll be friendly if you're friendly with us. And we'll do business with you. Because some of you are good business people. But as far as that, that's where it stops.
And women is getting it.
Asian women don't like y'all. They heard the bad stuff you've been saying about calling them poor and they just want a green card.
Seriously,
They've been hearing
right?
this. Watch these videos I'm about to play. And then y'all following us overseas? I thought y'all wanted us to go.
Happy to be rescued from their poverty-stricken life of no opportunity.
The truth is, these American men are trying to be rescued from you, Karen.
An Asian woman would marry you is because of the prospect of a better life. You go find a wife in the Philippines or Thailand or wherever these places
You just
are.
don't know how to take care of your men.
They're just happy to be rescued from
Yeah,
their
we're so
poverty-stricken
happy.
life of no opportunity. You may or may not be able to speak English properly.
Yeah.
And the only reason an Asian woman would marry you is because of the prospect of a better life.
You go find a wife in the Philippines or Thailand or wherever these places are that are overseas. They're just happy to be rescued from their poverty-stricken life of no opportunity.
You may or may not be able to speak English properly.
And if you want to call us uneducated and poor, that we will get any opportunity we can get just so we can get out of poverty. Men are supposed to be providers, so they are going to provide for their future partners and family. The bottom line is, we have what they are looking for. I don't understand where is the rage from these women coming from. Why are they even surprised their men leaving when they are the one who is causing it?
Do not include us Asian or Filipinas, because we didn't do anything to you guys. Except you guys are reacting to this passport bros movement. And then you started blaming us Asians or Filipinas. And then would use names just to bring us down. I am here to inspire as many Filipinos.
Yeah, what happened to the what happened to the sisterhood? You're supposed to defend your sisters.
And many men to find quality men or quality women under my service and under my advice. It's my way of protecting these men and women to avoid getting scammed and to avoid future abusive men. Because trust me, sister, as much as I inspired a lot of men to go to Asia or Philippines to find the women of their dream, I'm also aware that not all these men are quality men. Trust me. And do you really think I'm gonna let my Filipina kababayan find an abusive and toxic man? And do you really think that I'm gonna let this man find toxic and a scammer Filipina? The answer is no. Because we Filipinas, we have no problem of taking your men. Your men come to us.
Boom.
Asian women don't like y'all.
How's that, chow? Ah, women. It's so funny that anything we do, they have to comment on. And all the things they do, we don't even give a fuck half the goddamn time. Only when it affects us. And then we say something. But anything we do or don't do, we don't communicate. Well, we don't want to talk about our feelings. Oh, we're emotionally unavailable. We don't want to go out all the time, or we want to fucking do these things. Oh, we're not outgoing enough, blah, 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 blah. It's just like, men just want to be taken care of by a person that loves them. Wherever that person may be, whoever that person may be, whatever that person may be. Could be of anything. Just the chances of us, from what men have realized in the West, is going to be tough to find that type of woman here in the West. I'm willing to try. I have a passport though, so I'm still willing to try. look for women here, but I'm also willing to go back to Cambodia and just live an expat life in Cambodia too. So it is what it is. Please like, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that, and catch you guys next time. It's chow time.